All right, shalom everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Before we start for today, we will update you with some news we see around us and where we start from. Let's see. I hope my voice is coming good for you. Um, I don't see too many people yet, but we do what we need to do. Uh, Today, the Muslims are celebrating what they call it Eid. Eid in Arabic means festival, you know. So this is Mamdani. Cele- The funny thing about Muslims, they are not only pagan, they are the most hypocrite. That this guy, one day he is with the gay and the queer, and the second day he is with the Muslims. Which one is you? You know? But anyway, this is what Islam is about. Islam is a queer, Islam is paganism, Islam. The day after, he will go and sit with the Jews and he will kiss their ass. So this wicked man, he is like, the Geigo, like what they call the lizard who changes his color, depending on what is in the background. And this is the case of the Muslims. You know, the Muslims, when they go to apply for a visa, they kiss the ass of the American. Please give us a visa. The second you give them a visa, death to America and death, and the second they became citizen, then they want to do something else. Now we go to Moscow. We know that since Putin, he took over, he stopped promoting Islam and giving the Muslims a lot of power. Even though the Muslims in Russia, they are a small, tiny minority. But look what Putin he did. He gave them the biggest land in the heart of Moscow. He invited the filthy Erdogan to open the mosque. And this is the Muslims praying today in Moscow. Question: why those people all they have to come here? I mean, as long there's a place for them to pray all year long, wherever they are, why they have to come here? And why the filthy Putin, the scumbag, who just sent a person to jail just because he insulted the so-called filthy Prophet Muhammad, simply because they knew that Putin is giving them the control. Do whatever you wish. Close the road for them. Let them gather here. Nobody will stop you. No mayor, no government, nobody. Nobody will dare because Putin say yes. Putin right now, he is supporting Iran and Hezbollah and Hamas. So are you going to be surprised? You know, this is remind me, you see, through history, there is always somebody is so stupid, he think he's smart. Like, okay, who is the enemy of America? Oh, the Muslims. Okay, let us support the Muslims so they will like me, and both of us will join together. So Erdogan will like me. You know, Erdogan will never like you. You are not a Muslim. Erdogan will piss on you if you get a chance. Erdogan, he want to Crimea. Erdogan is trying to fool the Ukrainian, trying to fool the Russian. You know, when Erdogan, he stopped next to Ukraine, not because he liked Ukraine, he hate the Ukrainian. The Turkish always attack Ukraine and they kidnap their daughters, even their chicken, they used to kidnap them. The Turk, the Ottoman. Uh, but because Erdogan, he have a dream to establish the Ottoman Empire again, so he wanted to take over Crimea. And that's why he have the biggest conference of the Tatar in Turkey. And supposedly Crimea, where the Tatar, many of them, they used to be there, but then the Soviet Union separate them all over the place, scatter them. The same they are doing right now to the Ukrainian when they occupy an area. So, you know, the wicked ones, they think, how I can get rid of this? I bring more evil person. You know, like, this guy is my enemy. Okay, I will make his enemy my best friend. But we know that the Muslims, they have no friend, except, actually, even they kill each other. You know, the Muslim, they will never have a friend to each other. Like if we ask those people, what do you think about the Sufi? Many of them, they will say the Sufi are not Muslim. I mean, Kadyrov is not a Muslim. Erdogan is not a Muslim. You know, if you ask him about Ahmadiyya, the Druze, the Shia, nobody agree with anybody, and they kill each other, violently. So the Muslims, they like to do showtime, even though in Russia they are a very small, tiny number. They gather to show that we are here, but not for long. Your Putin will go. Let me tell you something I am sure of. Anyone support the wicked, he will not stay. It doesn't matter. America, Israel, Russia, any country, support the wicked, any government. Support the wicked will not stay. The second you support the wicked, you join them. You are one of them. And you have no future. And you will see the Muslims are proud. Eid, Halal Nation, Eid prayer in Russia. And then you ask yourself, what is the Patriarch of Russia? The Patriarch of Russia, he said he want to do that the war against Ukraine is a holy war. But his capital, controlled by Muslims, is not a holy war. There's no problem. Imagine this filthy patriarch, who he claimed to be a very conservative Christian. He speaks of holy war against Ukraine. But we cannot find him anywhere seeing this. Do he even open his mouth? No. Why? Because Putin, those are gang, those are not Christians. They are gang. How come they don't open their mouth, say, you know what? This is sick. How come now? We never allowed the Muslim to do this. We are the majority in this country, and they are little tiny minority. How in the world they are taken over? But they were so fast to announce holy war on Ukraine, who they are Christians like them, and Orthodox like them. Imagine, they are not only Christian, they are Orthodox like them. Wicked. And every wicked will go in the trash can of history. I don't know if you want me to update you about the war now. And do you like me to talk about the war happening? Or we welcome any Muslim want to debate us, because Allah lose at war, Allah lose at peace, Allah lose in debate, Allah lose everywhere. What do you think, guys? Do we have any Abdul want to debate me? To prove to you that you Muslim lose at war, lose in debate, lose in everything? All of this will not help you. Gathering tens of thousands in the capital to show yourself you are still a tiny minority. In fact, you are a minority even in Islamic countries. And I can prove it very easy. Which country want to practice Islam? Which Muslim country want to practice Islam? Remember, Islam is not a religion only. Islam is a government. If there's no government, this is called the land of fitna, which means it's the land of evil. Which Islamic country is a practice in Islam? Russia? In Russia, there is some territory, they are Islamic, like Kadyrov. Do Kadyrov practice Islam when he dance and he play music? Do Kadyrov practice Islam when he take Putin as his boss? Isn't it the Quran says, take not Christians and Jews as friends and protectors? Huh? Nobody, you see? So Putin, he used like those gang in Chechnya in order to control the crowd, at the same time to control anyone who tried to oppose him from between them. So he is his dog to bite the Muslims. In the same time, he give you some bones. You know, look, you see, we build a mosque for you. You see, Putin, he loved Prophet Muhammad. Putin, he allow us to build mosque. See, Putin is a good guy. But we know that the Russian, they don't want the garbage of Islam. Putin is a very sneaky person. But I say to Putin, be careful. The one who guard you today, they might kill you tomorrow. When you let the snake get too close to you, thinking that the snake have a nice skin and they like you, you might be mistaken. They hate you. They will never forget what you did to the Muslims in Chechnya. Putin, he killed at least 60 to 70,000. In case you have a very bad memory, Kadyrov, for the majority of the Muslims in Chechnya, is a traitor, and he is an apostate, which is true. Uh, you see, when Putin he speak about Gaza, and he speak about that the Israeli he stand with Hamas, he stand, you know, go check what Putin himself did in Grozny. This is the capital of Chechnya. And those are the Russian soldiers have the cross. This is Chechnya. This is how the Russian took a Grozny. And the Muslims, because always they are wicked, they respect the one who beat them, not the one who respect them. So Putin, he used his method. So he beat them when he have to, and he give them bones because it's better. It's an easier way to control them. So when somebody says we want to be free and we will not accept the Christians to rule us because this is against Islam, Allahu Akbar, Takbir, Jihad, this is what happened to you. You see what the Russian can do to you, Muslims? So you go in the street because you are a hypocrite. They are allowing you to do so, no problem. But you are just our puppy. In reality, if you open your mouth, you will end here. Do you see how brave the Muslims? They disobey Allah and His command and their Prophet. Take not Christians and Jews as protectors, friends, helpers, anything. So how Kadyrov, the scumbag, he called Putin my boss. And he claimed to be a hero. Ramazan Kadyrov, a big drug dealer. He tried to act as if he is a hero, but in fact he is nothing but a dog. Here's a dog for the Russian. Good for you, Russian. Use him. When he sent his army, do you remember? He make a big gathering, showtime, his army wearing uniform, they are going to Ukraine, and then the Ukrainian, they beat the hell of them. He came back with his army and his tail between his legs. Thank you, Ukraine. You did good. Now we go back to the war with the terrorists. Uh, Maybe we should go back first to the map. Let us see. This is a video published by Prophet AI. Prophet AI is so good, repeating the same video again and again. How we know that this is AI? Very easy, because simply nobody dare to gather in the street, especially the Islamic police. Otherwise, the Israeli, they will shish them kebab easy. They can't even have a car for the police in the street. So look what it says here. Persian girl, she said, I love this how this war has exposed year of propaganda. These are real Iranian welcoming the passage and security forces, thanking them and standing by them. But we know that it's not true, because Passage cannot even walk in the street. The Israeli is hunting them like cats and dogs. So AI is good, is helping you, but the ground is different story. Another image published by the Iranian regime, and I find it very funny. Day 1, 350. Day 2, 170. Day 3, 120. Day 4, 50. Day 5, 40. Day 6, 32. Hold on. Are you sure that this is something good for you? So in day 1, you were able to... By the way, what kind of a rocket this rocket is? It looked like a bullet. I think this is an AI image too. It looks stupid. I mean, what kind of... This is not a rocket. It can't be a rocket. What is this? It looked like a bullet, like Kalashnikov, Anyway, but look at this. Day 1, you were able to launch 350. Day 2, 175. Day 3, 120. That means you are dying. That is horrible, Like, you wonder, like, are they promoting or they are insulting themselves? Actually, now they are shooting at the Israeli, at Israel, those cluster missiles, which is useless, by the way, because they are they don't have a warhead really when they reach the atmosphere. So like they measure the rocket or the missile when it arrives over the target to go up to the atmosphere. And the second it enters the atmosphere, I think because the pressure change, the rocket will explode. Then little tiny bombs will spread or will come down in the ground in the size of a grenade, which is useless. They can make fire, they do nothing really. So this is the only thing right now, actually, they are shooting at Israel, because they are out of warhead. They don't have any. Actually, today, if we go to the command, USA command, we will see. Look at this, guys. Look how stupid this. I mean, they will ruin any country. Look at this. Let me show you this. Look at this view here. This is a Muslim. I just saw this video. Publishing. This is today in England. Allahu Akbar. I mean, look at this. what you have done to yourself, English people. What you brought to your country. What the heck is this? And you can imagine how much garbage. And you know, and what is the purpose of this gathering? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Anyway, let's see the US command. Here we go. Here, this video will explain why the number of the rockets or the missiles of Iran is shrinking in a massive way. Those are where they launch from under the ground, which means the missiles do not need to get out to be exposed by truck. You remember the video we played before when they are launching a missile from under the ground? Like there's a hole, like chimney. Those are the same. Maybe it's exact one we saw in the video. So the American, they finished them all, you know. And this is explain why when they are attacking now, they don't have really any heavy missiles. That's why Trump is saying, we finished them. They will be able still to shoot, but they don't have really any heavy duty stuff. They have, like those cluster, nothing really damaging, nothing really scary, All those, they spend many, many years to build, to prepare. They have a city under the ground, and now there's nothing but holes. And for sure, whoever down is buried, because they hit all the entrance, all the exit, and all actually, you notice here, I don't know if I can zoom more, but maybe not. Yeah, there is an image after the hit. You will see that there's nothing but holes in the area, big holes, Abdul in the hole. Yeah. So they hit them like there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 launchers under the ground. And here, this is the entrance. And the American, they made them shish kebab. Here you see how funny those Abdul. The Abdul are disconnected. They are divorced from reality, like their prophet. He hear voices, and he imagined himself he went to the moon. In fact, he was sleeping next to Aisha, according to Aisha. So look what this stupid saying. How much has the ongoing Iran conflict U.S. strike aid to Israel, carries ops, and etc. cost American taxpayer for so far? Don't worry about it, Abdul, because the Israeli actually, they are helping us to get rid of you. It is you who burn the money. Until now, the cost of war between us and you is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Do you know how rich America is? Secondly, guess what? America will make a lot more money from what they spend in this war. In case you do not know, I have a very confirmed information that Saudi Arabia and Emirates and Bahrain and Kuwait, they are paying USA under the table. They are begging Trump. Actually, Trump, he was going to stop the war. The Saudi, the Emirati, the Bahraini, the Kuwaiti, they said, we will handle it. We will pay you. This is why Trump, he extend. You see, Trump, he was talking about, we are almost done. What happened? Why Trump, he changed his mind? We know Trump, he don't like, the gas price is going up. We know that soon he will have election. So what Trump is hoping for, what he want to do more? He want to do whatever it take because he is not paying for it no more. They will say to you in the news that now they are asking for $200 billion budget for the Department of War. But this is a budget studied more than 8 months ago, have nothing to do with today, and have nothing to do with the war. This is a budget for the Department of War, not today war. because in case you do not know, by the time they process the budget, etc., the war will be over. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be what, a month, maybe 2 months? That's it. By the time this budget is processed and they vote for it and they agree upon it, then the war is gone. So, Americans are not only burning the oil and the dollars of the Iranian, but by the way, Iranians don't have currency. They are using our money. They use the kuffar money. In fact, almost nobody want to carry the caliphate money. You know, what is your caliphate money? Nobody. All their money is in our banks, in the green paper, which have a picture of enemy of Allah. Every manufacturer Iran built for the last 50 years is burned. And they are talking about what? How much it costs you. Imagine. As an example, not limited, this is a manufacturer for drones. I will keep you there with that galleon. This is their drone manufacturer. This is before. This is after. So you see, we are not burning our money. This is an image by satellite, Marth the 3rd. This is Marth 12. What is the drone? I mean, man, there's nothing left except the entrance here. Look, the entrance is still there. Take a beer. This is your drone manufacturer before. This is after. So you are telling me we are burning our money? Like, how much it's a priceless to get rid of your filthy Khamenei, the terrorist, who killed his own citizen. True? You kill your own citizen. You are worried about how much budget? Don't worry, this is America, my friend. The GDP, actually, the money come to the port of New York in 1 day is more than the money come to Iran in 1 year. Go check it out. Boom. How much cost you to build those things? You are worried about now the budget we spent? How much cost you those airplanes? They are, being hunted everywhere. Another manufacturer. This is here where they assemble the ballistic missiles, which most of it, the engine, etc., coming from Russia. They just put it together. So this is the manufacturer. Look how big it is. Remember, this is from the satellite. So in the ground, it's really big. And then we will see after. What happened after? Uh-oh. Man, what happened? Huh? I mean, formatting kimchi will take longer than formatting your manufacturer. Somebody talking about the stock market, my friend. The stock market can go up. The stock market never lose, actually. Stock market never lose. The lose in the stock market is always the money go to the pocket of somebody. People, they think when a stock market go up or a stock market go down, there's a lose. No, there's no lose. If you make a news now about anything, people, they would get panic and start, selling shares. And that's what caused the lose, which means they are losing. But there is somebody is making money from your lose. So in the stock market, there's somebody is naive and stupid. He got panic, he gets scared, and he starts selling. Then he lose. There's somebody is smart. Let me buy. Those people are selling. They are stupid. It's just temporarily. Tomorrow the stock will go up, and I will be rich. So stock market is not really a balance for economy. It's all about the news. The economy did not change. Yes, what difference between yesterday and today? Nothing. Nothing. What happened? Nothing. Exactly nothing. America is safe. Everything is safe. We have oil more than anybody. We have the oil. We have everything. In fact, now the price of gas in USA is expensive because they are allowing the oil company to import oil. Trump now, he will force them not to import no more. So the price will go down. Nothing happened in America. What happened? There's no rocket going on top of our head. We lost 7 soldiers in all this war. What happened? Nothing. There are some people when they don't know how to deal with the stock market. When they get panic, they go start and selling. Oh, the price of etc. is going down. Let me sell before it go down more. Unless you are a person who let us say, make money from going up and down. But there's most of people, they just buy stocks and leave it there. And those people will never be affected because it's going to come back in a week, in 2 days, 3 days. The news, if the news come tomorrow that the war will stop, the price of gas companies' stocks will go down and the other ones will go up, whatever it is. Anyway, that will not impact USA in any way, any mean. Yeah, this is a funny video here. Putin is helping Iran. And Putin is losing his friends one after one, if you notice, starting from Venezuela and now Cuba and now Iran. And Trump is bunching everywhere. It's a fact. Nobody can deny it. Look how much actually Trump, he changed the world in a few months. Cuba now, the government soon is going out. Actually, the Cuban government, they are saying, that's it, we will not do anything. Whatever the American want, we are ready to negotiate. Trump, he don't want to negotiate. Just get out. I will not put you in jail. Just get out. Give the country for us. This is why he said, I can do with Cuba whatever I want. We have it already. So, Venezuela, Cuba, Panama. Remember, he did the same to Panama. He started with Panama. In fact, if you go back in anyway, if you go back in with the dates of things happening, the first thing Trump he started with was Panama. And then, like all of us, we start thinking, what this guy is doing? Why Panama? He want to secure all the entrance and all the main channels, which is about economy, about security, about army, about everything, to be controlled by USA. So right away he threatened the Panamanian government because they were going to lease big chunk of Panama Canal to the Chinese companies. So Trump, he warned them, get them out or we will take it. And not only that, he made the Chinese get out and he forced them to sign all the agreement which America wanted them to sign. Right now, all the ships of America, they don't pay a penny to get in. No payment. And if American ship, it's a government ship, army ship, it goes first. They have to freeze all the ships of the world, and American, they have to go first. So you can say he have Panama. And then he jumped to Venezuela. Many people, they say this is not right. How in the world you invade different country? Why not? This guy is harming America. He's killing hundreds of thousands of people every year by sending drugs. His country become the hub of drugs, not only for drugs, or even for Hezbollah in Iran. Imagine Iran, they have training camps in Venezuela. And then they smuggle their own fighters into USA by the boats. And then they go through the borders and they get papers by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And then they go right away to Michigan. In Michigan, they found a Muslim girl like them, Shia. They get married, muta. They go to the immigration. They register the marriage. He will go. He will have people. Very simple. So Venezuela was a big risk into American land. Trump, he fixed that. Who's left? So now we get rid of Panama problem. We got rid of Venezuela and Maduro, and now they are totally controlled by USA. And Cuba as soon is coming to its knee. Actually, it's already in its knee. Who is next? Iran. Iran is a big problem. So what Trump is doing cleaning. A massive cleaning should be done long time ago. Like why the American have been patient with Venezuela all those years? Nobody knows. What is the reason? Why such a small, tiny country can be a threat to America? An American who have the biggest army, powerful. It's not about numbers. We protect Europe, we protect Japan, we protect everybody, but we cannot take care of a risk right away, a few hundred kilometers away from us. How come? So now we understand the plan of Trump. Very good. And I hope he will be able to continue. He will be able to continue. Because the cleaning method is going to be very important. And, this is the only way you can do it. You negotiate with a terrorist. You're a fool. You're a terrorist. Right? There's no point of negotiating with terrorists. They were actually, I'm surprised how stupid those Iranian regime, because if they want to survive really, they should say to Trump whatever you want now, and tell Trump go. And then we got someone like Kamala Harris again. Then they can play again their dirty game. But they were stupid. And I have to say, Trump, even though sometimes like, you don't know what this guy is saying. Sometime in the morning he says something, afternoon he says the opposite. He's like Muhammad sometime. Like his God, Allah, Muhammad, his God, he sent him a verse in the morning, and then afternoon, because people laugh at him, he cancels. He says, oh, it's abrogated. Forget about it. We will give you better. If you remember in the Quran, when the Arabs start laughing at Muhammad, how fast his God, he abrogate his own law, Like, I mean, what kind of God? He says something in the morning, he changed his mind afternoon. This is the chapter of the cow. Muhammad was a Hindu, and the cow have a big value for him. He liked beef. That's why the biggest chapter in the Quran is the beef chapter. Beef peace upon him. So whatever verses or revelation we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring better one or similar. I mean, this is Trump. So in the morning they ask him, is the war is going to continue to go for long? No, soon, maybe a week, Afternoon, he says, no, I'm not going to stop. And this is what make it impossible for the enemy to know what Trump is talking about. Like, you might yourself like said, what kind of a president I have? Like this guy, he confused the hell of us. But at a wartime, it's perfect. Because nobody knows what this guy is talking about. Not because he's stupid, but this is how he is. He played a game. He is very, war is deception, right? So he deceived them. But in fact, he made them believe that he is not attacking. In fact, if you think about what happened, when the war started, guys, anyone can give me the date? What was the date? Ramadan started in February 17, right? Tuesday, February 17. When Trump, he hit them. No, Ramadan started, hold on, yeah, February 17 and ended March 19 yesterday. Yeah. And the war, in case you don't remember, each time the Muslims attack Israel, do you know what month they attack Israel? Anyone remember? In Ramadan. Usually, all the major war, they have it, they do it in Ramadan. So they try to fool the Jews, like, you know what, we are fasting now, and we are not going, like, this is the month of prayer and fasting and cursing the kuffar, and then they attack in Ramadan. This time, Israel and America, they attack in Ramadan, which is nobody expect to happen. Trump, he never said he will attack them soon. He said before, if they don't agree with us, we'll attack you. If you remember before the war, actually, he said, within 15 days, if they did not agree with something, I would do something. But he did not wait 15 days. So he fooled them with the 15 days too. And because he keeps saying things, you know, he kept changing his mind, they could not take what he says seriously. They thought it's just another one more, you know, let us say, excuse my language, bullshit. Blah, 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 you know. Trump is talking. So he fooled them and he made them believe there's nothing serious, nothing to worry about. To the point, those stupid people, they were meeting in a normal building, not under the ground. You see, when they killed their biggest mullah, Khamenei, this criminal, they were not under the ground. He was in a normal, you know, building, like nothing, no basement, nothing. And not only that, he was gathering with all his leaders, not only him. So it was like a big hunt. Yeah, it's like a Zut meeting, you know, when the Zut came suddenly, all of them in the middle of the night. So what's going on now? The Iranian, obviously, they lost a lot of their ability to accomplish anything, and the American, they noticed that, you know. So, and the Saudi and the Emirati, they are funding it. I assure you that the Saudi and the Emirati, they are funding the war. Now, for sure, they will not say that in public because that will make a lot of people upset. But I assure you that under the ground, there's a lot of fund coming. That's why you see Trump. You know, Trump is a businessman. He will not spend $1 unless he will make 10, if not 100. Do you agree? He is a businessman. When he spends $1, he calculate, okay, I will invest $1. How much this dollar will come back to me? And I assure you, it's going to come back a lot. He's doing war and he's making money. And not only that, this war will make the business or the weapon sale for America soar because everybody will see that American weapon is the only one work. You see, the Iranian, they have a lot of defense systems from China, from Russia, was useless. Where are they? The American, they lost two airplanes, but not because of the Iranian hit them. That because the Kuwaiti, they were going to land in Kuwait, the Kuwaiti hit them. And then just only once, one F-35 was, let us say, injured, if we can say that word, which means nothing serious. The guy was able to land with the airplane and the plane is safe. So all this war, there's only one airplane hit. And then supposedly there's a fire was in one of the airplane carrier, which is not a big deal. No harm happened, nobody died, nothing. After 20 days of war. Now, the USA Marines is coming to town, and there's way more than one ship is coming. Let us see if we can find you. Let me show you. I mean, the American, they don't have really a good army. I mean, my boat is bigger than this. Let me show you. Look at that. You're so cute. You're so cute, you know. In fact, I don't know what they call this. What they call this animal, like the one who have big mustache and he go from the ground. What they call it? In Arabic, we call it qunfud. I don't know what they call it in English. I'm trying to remember. Look, just strip it. Look what we have. Look what we have. Let me show you what we have. This is what is coming to town now. This is what is coming to you. Are you ready, Abdul? They will land. Even their cars can drive in the water. Their tanks, they can go in the water. And they will land in your islands very soon. Already there's about 5,000 Marines. You want to fight them? I guess you can do. Right? I'm sure you can do it. Anyway, so you know, those thousands of Marines, they are coming not for fun. I mean, they are coming for something really big. And I will not be surprised if Trump, he started with this, especially now they have very good news that the Iranian ability, it became very, very little to do anything. So I think the first thing they will do, they will control those islands here in the front of Bandar Abbas, because this is a very sensitive location to clean Hormuz. And then they will go inside. They have to do it step by step, you know. They will take this land, and they don't have to need to stay, by the way. They can just clean it. The Marines go inside. The airplanes, they will provide the cover that this area, there's nobody will shoot at them. Or if anybody shoot, they will, you know, they will clean it out before it arrives to the Marines. So they will go in the ground, they will clean this area, they will clean this island, and those islands, those small ones. This is the biggest one. When you control this one, you control Hormuz. Iran don't control it no more. And then the Marines will continue all the way to the most important island for Iran, which is, you know, providing Iran with the let us say the ability to import oil. This map is really not easy to move around. What happened? Okay, let's see. All right. So when they control this Kharj or Karj, they call it in the Persian, I think. Uh, the Iranian, they will lose control of everything. You know, their oil import, their control of the Persian Gulf. Actually, is going to be an American Gulf. I will not be surprised if Trump he suggests to change the Gulf to call it a Trump Gulf. You know, Gulf Club. I mean, you know the guy. He changed the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. So obviously, the Marines are not coming. They are not invited. They will not send them just for fun. They are coming for something very, very important. Um, Let us see different map, more clear. I will keep you here. I like you. Are you still alive? My friend, they are burning your leaders like papers, like toilet papers. I mean, we don't even know who is in the country as a leader now. Even you do not know. So here, there's the biggest hub, you know, for oil in Iran. You see, Iran, they have a lot of shoreline, but none of it is useful for importing oil because all this area here is not even 25-meter deep. All this area here, all of it, it's very shallow. So they don't have the privilege of importing oil from any. They cannot, the port they have, like here they have a port, Bushehr, but this is not a deep or big ship, you know, this is for small, tiny ones with a certain weight, otherwise they will touch the ground and a certain depth. So the size is limited of what kind of ship they can go here. Uh, all the shore is very shallow, all of it. The only place is not shallow is this island here. This island is deep more than enough for big, you know, tankers to come and carry oil. So they have pipes, they have small tankers carrying from the shore here to the island here. If we zoom in, actually, you will see, like when Trump, he says we did bomb it, he did not bomb the oil. And I think the reason Trump, he did not bomb it yet, because he's hoping that soon we will take over the country and we will be able to, let us say, by the way, this is used to be Christian territory, all of it, you see? You see the cross? This is very old ancient church. You see it? This used to be Christian territory. The terrorists occupied. We have the fingerprint there, you know, in front of you. So Trump, he did not destroy it because I think the plan is soon we will be able to control the country and we want to keep this because we will need it. You see, Trump is trying to avoid destroying the oil supply because he wants the oil price to go down for everywhere, every country in the world. He's not interested in destroying the oil of or you know the let's say the wealth of the Iranian. He's interested in destroying the wealth of the regime. His enemy is the regime, is not the Iranian. So by taking this island, Iran, they cannot do anything. Now Iran, they have other area they can supply or let us say import oil, but less than 5% of oil, you know, supply in that area, which is here. All right. The Israeli, they hit it yesterday and the day before. So that here is gone. You know, there's no ability to supply anything. So this little sea, which is a kind of a closed sea and it's shrinking, by the way, the sea was used to be bigger, 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 and every year is shrinking, shrinking, shrinking. All right. So the Israeli hit all the area here, and the Iranian, they cannot really use it to import. And here you see the neighbors. The neighbors are not too friendly to Iran anyway. Like here they have Turkmenistan. Here there's Azerbaijan. You know, on this side here there's Georgia. Armenia have no access to it. Kazakhstan, you know. So they used to be able to import, but this is not where the market is anyway, because most of the people here, most of those countries actually, they have oil. I mean, they want to import oil to who? To Azerbaijan, you know. Azerbaijan is an enemy to them too. So their market of oil is became so limited, and they cannot import anywhere. And that's why they hid them in this area. So all the storage for oil is destroyed. So they cannot send oil here to smuggle it maybe through those countries, through Russia, etc. And now all their oil here will not be able to go anywhere, especially the Marines coming to town. And you know, when the Marines come to town, then something bad will happen to the enemy. Those people, they don't play games, you know. If you remember the city of Al-Fallujah, anyone remember Al-Fallujah? Al-Fallujah was the center of ISIS. In Iraq. And one day there was 4 Americans passing by, and those people, they killed them and they burned them and they dragged them in the street. One phone call to the Marines. The Fallujah became history. There's videos, if I play for you, you will not believe how aggressive the Marines are. Don't mess with them. All right? Don't mess with them. Those terrorists, you see the pictures? So those terrorists, they thought they can fight the American hiding inside the city. When the American come to town, everything will be different. In fact, as long now we are talking about Iraq, Hezbollah in Iraq, they claim that they have 250,000 fighters in Iraq, Shia. Their budget is $10 billion given to them by the Iraqi government. Today, all the, what they call them, you know, those forces who came to fight ISIS supposedly from European countries, all of them, they start moving their offices and their employees out. So something big will happen in Iraq. And as long as we are here, let us talk about what will happen in Iraq. Am I giving you a headache? If you go in the news, you will hear that the Iraqi terrorists, the Shia, they are attacking in Baghdad, the American embassy, in a very heavy way. And they are shooting a rocket at Erbil. Shooting a rocket at Erbil, which is a Kurdish area. What I learned that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard are preparing themselves to cross through the borders into Iraq. I don't know what the number will be. It might be a few thousand. It might be big. In order to merge with the Iraqi. And supposedly that will make it difficult for the American to target them because now they are inside Iraq, but that will not work much. Because still the American, they will hit them. However, Iraq now is having a hard time to import oil. Country like Iraq, their budget is zero without oil. All the salary of those terrorists, Shia terrorists, they call them in Iraq al-Hashd al-Shabi. Al-Hashd al-Shabi, which means the Shab mean the people, but like it's kind of like the people gathering. When ISIS attack in Iraq, they start killing the Shia in a massive way. The Shia mullahs, they made a fatwa to do jihad against the Muslim Sunni. And then Iran took over it. And they were able to establish something called Al-Hashd al-Shabi. And those now, they announced jihad against America to protect Iran. Simply, they are the puppies of Iran in Iraq. All right? Those are, and they are paid by the Iraqi government because during the war, because they are supposed to defend the government, they made them considered to be employees, and every one of them gets salary. So Iran, look how smart this idea. Iran have all those fighters. They are Iranian fighters, which means they are Iraqi, but they belong to Iran. They take their command from Iran. And the Iraqi government pays salary for them. I mean, that's amazing. Like imagine, I hire a bodyguard for me and you pay for it. That's wonderful, right? The budget is about $10 billion a year for those people. Between salary and weapon and etc. And they grow, and they are Hezbollah. Simply, they are Hezbollah, just a name for Hezbollah. So now, after the American, they attack Iran, those people, they announced jihad against USA. And the Americans are hitting them really hard, and the Israeli too. They have tanks, they have army, normal army weapon. And look, see, just to prove to you the point, what they carry in their hands. Look, who's their leaders? So it's not a rumor that those are really Iranian, puppies. They are Iranian puppies. They are Hezbollah. Those are their leaders. Remember, this guy Soleimani, which killed by Trump, he was killed where? In Iraq. At that time, the Iranian controlled Iraq and Syria and Yemen, and they are expanding. So those are the look at the women. Look at those. Do you see the weapon they have? All of this because supposedly they are fighting ISIS. And now, for me, if you ask me for a solution for those people, I have a solution. I don't know if Trump is listening or not. I hope he will listen. Why you don't release ISIS from the jails of the Kurdish and let them deal with them? Why we need to fight them? We came to Iraq to save their ass from ISIS. Let them deal with each other. Very easy solution. We have at least 60,000 ISIS prisoners. 60,000. Let them go. They will make pee-pee in their pant. No, it's not risky, because by the time they finish the war, they will be finished, both of them. It's not risky, trust me. They hate each other more than they hate anybody else. More than they hate Israel, more than they hate America, more than they hate the Jews, more than they hate Christians. Trust me. Let them deal with each other. Just let them go. Do they appreciate that we send our army to protect them? No. Muslims, they will never appreciate anything you do to them. Do Saudi Arabia right now and Kuwait and Bahrain and those countries really appreciate America protecting them from Iran? No. For them, they are practicing taqiyya. America is strong. We are using American. For them, oh, Americans are stupid. We use them. But no, no, we are not stupid. We are using you too. You need us, you pay us. Anyway, Iranian regime is our enemy. We're not doing it to you for your favor. So the easiest way to deal with those garbage terrorists is to release ISIS. And trust me, the first thing ISIS would do will not even attack the American. I assure you that. Yeah, actually, the biggest mistake America did is fighting ISIS. Think about it. What ISIS can do to America? Nothing. As long as they are there. And as long as they are going to fight each other and they will bite each other like dogs, what's your business? By the time the war is over, both of them, they will be over. Iran right now will be busy with ISIS, not with Israel. Until today, they will be fighting each other. But because you finish ISIS, now they turn their head to you. We are done. Who want to hit, who is our enemy next? They cannot have peace. They have to go after somebody. If you release ISIS, doesn't mean ISIS, they are going to be, taking over the area. They will not be able, because everybody around them hate them. But those dogs will be busy with each other. And I will not be surprised if Trump, he did it. If I am him, I would do it. Then they will come to America like dogs kissing their ass of a Trump. Please come and help us. And America should not help. Why want to help you? Let them deal with each other. This is an Islamic cult. They hate each other. They hate everybody. Why need to go there and protect them? Why America went to Iraq to protect Iraq from ISIS? I will help the Kurdish, so they can't go there. No problem. Right? The Kurdish will be a clean area. And let those Shia, Hezbollah, deal with ISIS. You see, ISIS is like the termite. But those termites, they hate your enemy more than they hate you. So why you want to keep the termite from attacking your enemy? Right? You see now, America sent thousands and thousands of soldiers to protect those Shia. Actually, they are the American is the one who gave them the government. It's us, we went there, we took Saddam Hussein, and the Shia will never rule the country. The Shia will never, since the Caliphate collapsed, Shia rule nothing. Then George Bush came, he decided to remove Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein is gone, we gave Iraq to Iran. And this is what we got. So if you think about it, the George Bush, the stupid George Bush, he made his strength Iran. So he took the Sunni, who they are controlling Iraq. You know, the Sunni, they have big mouth. You know, they talk too much about victory, jihad, but in reality, they are potatoes. The Shia are way more harmful, and they are more sneaky. So we took Iraq from the Sunni. We gave it to Iran. We did not give it to the Shia. We gave it to the Shia of Iran, to the mullahs of Iran. And as you see, 250,000 fighters in Iraq right now are Hezbollah, paid by the Iraqi government. Look at their weapon. This is American weapon, by the way. We sold it to Iraq. We sold this to Iraq. Iraqi government give it to Hezbollah. Do you see what's going on? We sold this weapon to Iraq. Iraq government give it to those. And now we have to go and fight them. So which one is better? We fight them or let ISIS fight them? CP sound, there is no solution. That's what I am hearing. Why should America be involved in this? No, we have to be involved in everything, you know. If you don't involve, they will involve, you know. Like saying negative is not something positive. You have to think that those are coming to you too. You see, when we say release ISIS, that doesn't mean ISIS are good, you know, ISIS is evil. But they will finish each other. This is the whole point. If you don't involve, like why we are involved in Iran? Iran is far away from us. No, Iran is very close to us. Iran, they have camps in Venezuela. Do you know? Iran, they have, the Hezbollah, they have camps in all over South America, in Africa. Iran now, actually, you are talking, well, why should they involve? That, my friend, is not a smart thing to say. Iran right now control Hormuz. Iran right now control the Red Sea. The Houthi are the puppies of Iran. They are here. They control this small, tiny, narrow entrance to the Red Sea. Like, aren't you, you do not see the news? What is making someone live here, shoot a rocket or a missile all the way to Israel? Or any ship goes inside the sea here. Any ship, anything. Iran. Iran give command, close here, close there. Iran control the area. So Iran is not a country you just want to like fanatic, terrorist. They want to just control their own. No, they want to extend everywhere. And as you see, closing little tiny entrance, not even 15 mile wide, how much harm it caused to economy around the world. This is Iran. And Iran became so powerful to the point they are bullying anybody, including America. What Iran have to do with Israel? I mean, do they have neighbors, borders? No. But Iran expand all the way everywhere. They occupy Iraq, they occupy Syria, and they expand all the way to Lebanon. And oops, they are in the border with Israel. Somebody like Tucker Carlson, he will tell you, what's our business? Let them fight Israel. That is a stupid thing to say, because Israel is the only trustworthy American base we have. Look at what's happening now. All the NATO, they let Trump alone. He called them to come, help us here. No, nobody want to come. The only one will never say no is Israel. The only place America, they have land and bases to use for free is Israel. Like they say to you, we are giving assistance to Israel. Right? And why we are giving assistance? But they will not tell you that we give money to all those countries, like how much money we give to Turkey for using their bases. Israel give it to us for free. And we can store our weapon and our soldiers are safe. This is the only secure place in all the Middle East. Saudi Arabia is not trustworthy. Emirat is not. None of those. They need us now, so they say yes. But tomorrow they will not, maybe. In fact, during the last 4 years, during the time of Biden, when those Arab, they felt America is getting weaker because we have Biden, they start inviting the Chinese and the Russian all the way to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia never invited the Chinese. They signed big agreement with China. Same with the Russian. Putin suddenly become a friend for them. Why? Because simply they are looking for protection. They knew that they are little tiny piece of cake for Iran. Iran can take them anytime, any second. So they said to themselves, okay, you know what? We have to find a boss. We have to find somebody who can protect us. Let us invite the one who is competing with USA now. Who? The Chinese. The Chinese, they hate Islam. The Chinese, they forbid Islam in many places. They destroy mosques. They dismantle them everywhere. Suddenly, China is welcome because they need protection. The second they feel that America is getting weaker, not because our army is not strong, but they felt this country is gone. They thought or they believe that China really now is the most powerful. If you see the army of China, oh man, scary. I mean, we cannot compare but by the parade they do in China and the one Trump he did in Washington, D.C. The one they did in Washington, D.C. was very funny, by the way. A bunch of potatoes walking in the street as if they are going to the gym. If you watch the Chinese army parade, you will not believe it's scary. It is scary. So the Chinese, they were able to confirm or to convince everybody that they are the most super powerful army in the world. And who don't need them then? And that's why you see in the wicked, like this guy, his name is Jackson, he always support Iran. Look what he's posting. This is the Chinese army. Right? But all of this is shish kebab. The American prove again that the only army in the world is trustworthy is the American army. The Chinese, all their weapon is useless. I'm not exaggerating. If we go on now and search, you will see that the Pakistani, as an example, they bought 11 fighter jet from China. During the war with India, 6 of them did not work. Same, the Iranian, they bought defense system from China and from Russia. The American destroyed it all in 5 seconds. Useless. They did not even notice the airplane is coming. Their radar is joke. So now everybody convinced that this show does not make any difference. It's just a funny show. Massive, powerful, look at this. But in reality, do China dare to protect Iran now? No. Trust me, the Chinese are not happy with Iran war. They are losing a big customer, a big influence. And now they are losing more because all those Arab Muslims countries, they came back to America again after they invited them and they signed agreement. It turned to be the Chinese is not the one to trust. Here we go. Why the Chinese don't come and open Hormuz? You see, the Chinese now, if they send their tanks to take oil, the Iranian will not dare to attack them. Those are the only friends they have. But still, they will not do it. To the Iranian, if the Chinese want to help them, they can. They can send their ships to Al Kharj, this island here. They call it in English Kark. And take the oil, and America will not hit it. Otherwise, they will have a war with China. And that will provide a lot of money to the Iranian. In the same time, the Chinese will provide themselves with the cheap oil. That the oil price in China is getting higher and higher every day. Still, they will not do it because nobody want to mess with USA. So the Iranian now, they understand very well that Putin, China is a shish kebab. When we needed them, they are not there for us. Who is there for us? The only one for you there is the puppies, the Shia puppies in Iraq, in Lebanon, Hezbollah. And now in Hezbollah, if we talk about it, they are being beaten heavily by the Israeli. So if we go to the south of Lebanon, the Israeli army is going forward, freeing many villages in the south of Lebanon from Hezbollah. Actually, even today, the Israeli, they got involved with attacking the Syrian terrorist regime because they start attacking the Druze. So this is today, actually. The Israeli army, they went all the way inside the town of Al-Qunaitara, which is in the south of Syria. Those are Israeli. This is today. But let's go to Beirut. Breaking news. The electricity in the east and north of Tehran is totally gone. No electricity. The city, most of it is totally totally in dark. This is the Israeli army going inside Lebanon, kicking the ass of Hezbollah. I don't know if there's a sound. I guess there is no sound. Yeah, there's no sound. All right. But I'm not sure if this is a brand new video. But anyway, what we know for sure that the Israeli are extending their invasion into Lebanon to clean the south of Lebanon from Israel, because this is the only solution. Let us see. This is, I guess, from today. You hear the sound of the tanks of the Israeli, and those Israeli soldiers are walking in the street. No resistance, nobody shooting at them. Look, they are just walking. They are just walking, you know. They are walking in the street, the soldiers. See them? What is the Mujahideen, Hezbollah, Allahu Akbar? You know, they say, if you dare, come here. Come here, Israeli. You know? There we go, they come to you. And remember, for those who hate Israel, it's not Israel who attacked them. Again, it is Hezbollah who attacked them. Otherwise, they have nothing to do with Lebanon, you know? This is another video. Israeli army. Yeah, the Israeli army is going inside. I'm happy. I hope they will go all the way to Beirut. This is the only way to clean Lebanon from the garbage. Look, you know, Hezbollah, they put few rocks in the way. Do you notice what Hezbollah did? And the heroes. They put this, you know, wires and a few rocks on the road, and this will stop the Israeli from coming. What happened to the Mujahideen? Allahu Akbar. The second the Israelis show up, nobody there. Do you see it? You know, they are very good at making speeches. If the Jews came here, we will teach you. We will show you. If you dare, just come here. Just come here. Okay. All right. I like this picture, actually. It's good to take selfie, by the way, because you never know who's going to be missing tomorrow. So this is 2025. This is 2026. I think this guy, he was killed today, you know, right? Or yesterday? Yeah, I think he's gone. Yeah, they killed him. Already he's gone. That's funny. And then they claim that Americans are scared and, you know, and we are making victory and, you know, yeah, take a selfie, you know, you never know because the, you know, look. I mean, in fact, you know, how they, like, you know, now after 20 days of the war, those people should know very well that they are trying to hunt them, right? But no, still they can hunt them. I mean, how they can hunt them, I have no idea. If you are not using phone and nobody, I mean, how they can find you? Like this guy, he was just hunted yesterday, I think. Yeah, I saw his image. His name, I think he is the head of the public affair of the RGC or something like that, you know. Hold on, give me a second. Let us see who is. This is a post from Trump. Oh no, this is not the account of Trump. All right. I'm trying to get the list. Where is the list? Where is the list? Yeah, actually, like many of them, they are very important figures, and they keep hunting them. It's very amazing uh, how they can find them. I mean, you assume that they have a top-notch security, and now they are careful. Uh, but it's not working. I don't know if this page will work with me. Let's see. I'll try. Uh, where is? Oh, hold on. Let us take it one by one. This is the head of the propaganda of the regime. He was hunted yesterday, I think. They have actually, a lot of lists. I mean, I don't want to show everybody a picture, but because the list is too big from counting it. This is the intelligent minister. I mean, I don't know. The intelligent minister, he looked like a fool. No wonder they can hunt you so easy. I mean, look at this guy. How in the world this has became the intelligent minister for the Basij? Do he look like someone good for KGB, CIA? For no? Lord have mercy. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I mean, the list is getting bigger and bigger. Who is this guy? RGC Commander Qasim Qurashi. Yeah, this is 48 hours ago. This guy was booked. He is the commander of Qasim. His name is Qasim Qurashi, the deputy chief of the Basij. All right? He's in the bye bye with Allah now. He's getting the versions. Yeah. Let us go if we can find something from Beirut. Uh, yeah, and the funny, like they want to go to war, they want to fight everybody, and then the second you go after them, they will cry everywhere, ceasefire now, and they will use those lefty in the West to stop the war. But they are the one who started the war, because they use for a long time to hit and run and get away with it, right? They used to it. They can go attack, they can kill, they can kidnap, and nobody go after them. The whole international community. And if Israel do something, everybody go against Israel. Uh, Yeah, remember when I told you a few days ago that actually more than a few days ago, more than because I know they were more. I mean, more than actually 3 weeks ago. That the Israeli army is preparing for something in the south of Lebanon. This is the Israeli army. This is getting ready to go. Yeah, you know, the conclusion, the Russian, they were useless to Iran, even though they're trying to help them, giving them like satellite images, you know, locations of the American bases or, you know, target. But all of this is not working, you know. All of this is not going to work. Let us see. This is from last week, but we did not see this video. This is the Israeli targeting them, targeting Hezbollah. See, this is how the Israeli operate. So they send a message. You see, they are very civil compared to the savage Muslims. So here it says warning for the following areas. You have to empty this location. على تحريك الغبيري الليلكي الحدث etc. Burj Labrajna. So all those areas are Shia territory where Hezbollah, this is the center of Hezbollah. So they give them a warning before they attack. They don't just attack to be sure there's no civilians there. The Shia of Iran, do they give a warning to the area says we will hit there? No. And their missiles is blind. They are not even like smart or just shoot there. Women, children, who care? Look what Israel doing. You can check it out. You know, you can use your phone to translate. Actually, you can translate for you. So they give a warning, and even they give a map. Most of the time, they make a map to show you where exactly is going to be. You know? Let us see. Just to show you how blind those missiles, one of the rockets today almost failed very close to a church, Christian church for sure, and not far away from so-called Al-Aqsa. Look where it failed. In the old city of Jerusalem. You see the Aqsa? There's a church here very close. It went, actually I'm glad they did not destroy the old the city wall, Jerusalem. This is what fair here. I saw the video. You know, because their missile is stupid, you know. Let us see here this video here. This is published by the Israeli army. This is the Israeli army doing cleaning in south of Lebanon. You guys are not giving us like at all, huh? You don't like what we do here. See why I'm not coming online too much? No comment, nothing, you know. So this is the Israeli army. They are coming to visit Hezbollah. You ask for it. You beg them for it. Leave them alone. They will not leave them alone. Stop attacking us. No. They talk to the Lebanese government. Do something. Stop those people. Yeah. Lebanese government does not exist. The Christian president of Lebanon is a shish kebab. Is a joke. In fact, just 2 days ago, a group of Shia officers in the Lebanese army, they announced separation from the army. They created an army of nationalists, which means like they are the one that are traitor. The real army of Lebanon is traitors. So you know they lost their patience with you. It's time to do. You know, somebody have to do it. And the funny, if you watch the, remember when Mimi Hijab, he posted that the Jews are scared. He posted a video of a Jewish soldier, like he have a panic or something like that. He's saying he's hiding with the blanket. I mean, they corner him in the building, so he's hiding. So what's wrong with that? What you would do, Mimi Hijab, if you are there? But according to him, according to his prophet, the Jews are coward. Look at them. They are the only one who go in the ground. Look, check right now how many times the Jews, the Israeli army, they go in the ground, landing, capturing, and leaving in the heart of the enemy. Check it out. In fact, just I think 2 weeks ago, they landed in the heart of Lebanon, in Al-Biqa', the center of Hezbollah. And they did not lose one soldier. Do you know why they were going there? They were going there to look for a dead soldier who died. He's a pilot. He died more than 40 years ago in Lebanon. Imagine how much this army care for one soldier. So with all this war busy with Iran, Hezbollah, they are, oh, it's an opportunity now. Let us go and find the body of our brother. That is a real army. More than 40 years, they didn't even know where he is. They start digging in the graveyards. They heard information. They got some tips that he might be there. This is an army you respect. The Muslim army, thousands of dead bodies. Nobody even collect them. Nobody even take for them. The Israeli, they will change for a dead body at 2,000 prisoners of war. Dead soldier. Just dead, not alive. And then they say to you, Israel is nothing. Israel will be defeated. You know, a country who care for their soldiers, they will never be defeated. A country who have heroes like those, they will never be defeated. They are brave. They are powerful. And on top of that, God, he promised them this land, and nobody can take it from God, not from them. When you try to take it from them, you are trying to take it from God. This is God's promise. And God will use all forces, because he's always in control, to defeat whoever want to be his enemy. And obviously they are not learning that each time they go against Israel, they go in defeat. They go in their tail between their legs. Until now, did not understand why and how. If you ask yourself, it's a miracle. How in the world those people, after they lost their land for thousands of years, occupation of the Roman, occupation of the Muslims, and yet they, because the Bible says, I will gather you. God said, I will gather you from the corner of the earth. This is God's promise. This is not anyone else's promise. You like it or not, it's a fact. So good luck. I mean, imagine such a small, tiny country And there is more than 1.5 billion. They hate this country to death, but they cannot do anything with it. It's a miracle. Whatever you want to call it. If you don't believe in miracle, it's a miracle. And even those who they are going against Israel, like this filthy Tucker Carlson, he fell into his own evil. But I heard that Trump, he leaked some information to Tucker Carlson. And because they knew that Tucker Carlson is leaking information to Iran, Trump, he told Tucker Carlson that we will not attack Iran. Tucker Carlson, because he is obviously working for Iran, if you remember, we played his video, he made it clear that he is accused by the CIA and the Department of Justice of being a foreign agent to Iran. And he mentioned clearly what he did. He is exchanging text messages with Iran, blaming victims that, oh, they are reading my text messages. So what? Why they will not read? Anyone who texts those, they are watching those evil ones. So when you send them text message, they will see your text because they are watching their text. So imagine Trump, he tells Tucker Carlson, he knew, by the way. I think this was a trap. He told, because the CIA told Trump that Tucker Carlson is working for Iran. So Trump, he said, okay, let us use him. We will tell him that we will not attack Iran. Tucker Carlson went to his phone. Hello, sir, my boss in Iran. I just received very important news. They want to attack you, relax. Second day in the morning, boom. Take a beer. I hope all those who they are the enemy of Israel will be exposed soon. Actually, I prayed for this guy. You know, I don't pray for people. I'm not. I don't pray for something to like for anyone to die, or that's not me. But I pray to God to punish this man. And actually, I made the prayer on live here. You know, if you remember it, maybe some of you have it. The wicked is defending Islam, defending Hamas, defending Sharia law, which says Christians and Jews are pigs and monkeys. Kill them wherever you find them. Claiming that Islam does not oppress women and does not oppress Christians. Go and read the Pact of Umar. Go and read the Quran. It's not a secret, you know. I did sense how evil this man long time ago. When many of you here came and say, CP, you're exaggerating. He's a conservative. He's a good Christian man. Him and the cow dance. Many of you even stopped watching my videos because I start talking, exposing them. Nobody believed me. You know what the Lord said? From their fruits, you shall know them. Why in the world when I defend someone, he hates Jesus? Someone want to kill every Christian. Someone, his happiness is to convert every church into a mosque. If Islam is good, why Christians in the Middle East are treated like dogs? Then he invite a wicked woman. She is a Catholic or Orthodox nun. She is mentally ill, defending Hamas. What about you invite me? I'm an Arab. I'm from there. Why you invited her? She's not even from there. She's not even from the land. Because she fit with his propaganda and his faith. However, This war bring a lot of comedy. And this is my favorite.
إنا لله إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون إنا لله
Too much onion.
إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون إنا لله.
Oh boy. Khamenei, the criminal, I mean, he killed more than 36,000 Iranians just a week ago. Nobody cried for them. And this wicked man is faking it, by the way. He's not crying. But, I mean, he would lose his job. He would lose his head if he did not do it, you know? It's like when the president of North Korea, he died, the father, the North Korean are crying because who dare not to cry? Who dare not to cry? Everybody have to cry. I thought he's laughing, by the way. Seriously.
إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون إنا لله.
Hold on, I want to find the whole video. This is not enough for me. Where is the whole video? The whole video is better. Lord have mercy. Let us see if we can find the video. All right, let us see. Yeah, I'm trying to find the whole video. It's funny. Where is the video? Spokesman. Yeah, I can't find it. It's very funny anyway. Maybe if I take a screenshot and search it in Google, I can find it. But anyway, you get the point. Oh boy. This is a Shia. This is a Shia. He's making a speech about how the Hussein he was killed. This is real, by the way. This is a real video. You know, if you don't agree that this religion have a demon inside those people, they have a demon inside them. I mean, I don't know what's wrong. They have a demon. All right. So now they are, and he's beating himself because supposedly they are remembering how the grandsons of Muhammad were killed by the Muslim Sunni. You know. So like it's in the memory of Al Hussein and Hassan, how they like let us beat ourselves. Harder. I mean, really, he hit really himself hard, huh? Right? I mean, that was really a hard hit. uh, uh, I don't know what to say. And look, I found a nice selfie. It's good to take selfie. It's really good because you never know what tomorrow will bring. No, brother, right now they are not here. The selfie is the only thing stay. Here in Arabic it says 50 years shouting death to America, death to Israel, and today within 15 days, this is like, made obviously a few days ago, all they are gone. Now for sure this guy is from the last year, Nasrallah. Hezbollah. By the way, like, I don't know if you notice the title, because many people do not know why Hezbollah is called Hezbollah. Because this is mentioned in the Quran. So the party of Allah, there's two parties. There's the party of Allah and there's the party of Shaitan. So if you go to chapter 5, verse number 56, it says, وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّ اللَّهُ وَرَسُولَهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا فَإِنَّ حِزْبَ اللَّهِ هُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ. This is the sentence Hezbollah use always. So the party of Allah, they are the victorious. So in case you do not know where the name is coming from, and this is the most famous repeated sentence that Hezbollah and the Shia they use. This is why they call themselves Hezbollah. Now, in the Quran, there's two Hezb. Hezb mean party, like not necessarily politics, like a group. They are gang together. This is called Hezb, like a group who share the same thing. So you can call it party in politics, but here it's in war too. So in verse number 58, chapter 58, verse number 19, there's two Hezb. Or it mentioned the other Hezb, which is Hizb al-Shaitan. So the party of Shaitan. And according to Hezbollah and the Muslim, this is America, because America is defeating them, and this is Israel. And here, by the way, this is proof that Islam is wrong. Because if America is the party of Shaitan, and Israel is the party of Shaitan, well, the party of Shaitan is not the loser. It's you, the party of Allah. Correct? Who is the loser? The Quran again proving to be wrong. Because the real losers is you. Will this cause them to fight to the destruction of their own country? Depend where this will go. You see, those people, they are totally disconnected with reality. And they are willing to sacrifice anything to stay. You see, the regime don't care for the people dying. They want to stay. It doesn't matter what the price is. That is not important for them. How many people die? The country economy is destroyed. No problem. In fact, if you think about it, Iran is a very rich country. They are not poor. So why they are obsessed with Israel? Why they are sending their money abroad to fight Israel? What's their business with Israel? And then if you check, you will find that they killed them from the Muslim Sunni, like 1 million times more than what they killed from Israel. Like how many Israeli killed by Iran until now, with all the war? Very few. In Syria alone, they killed at least between 800 to 1,200,000 people. Iran killed them. This country is not poor. This country have a lot of minerals. They have oil, they have gas, they have everything. Why they are doing this to themselves? Israel was a friend to Iran during the previous king. They never have a problem with Iran. They help Iran. All of this is minerals in this country. Yet, if you go check, you will find the Iranian are one of the top countries selling their organs for sale. Women, old men, all kinds of people, they are selling their kidney because they need money. Prostitution is so crazy there because they can't afford living. What for? Why this is happening? Because this regime is wicked. They don't want to have, they have a dream to control, they want to have empire of Shia, caliphate. It's not about our country. They dream to control all the Middle East, and they expand all the way to South America and America. That's why they went all the way to Venezuela, to Cuba, to Africa. And those Sunni around them, even though they are way bigger in population, the Sunni than the neighboring countries are way more bigger in population. But they are potatoes. Sunni are cowards. And Shia multiply so fast because they practice muta. He take a girl for one night. How much you charge? $5. They make a baby. He boom boom, and she go on. She land the baby. That's why the number multiply so fast in Lebanon, in Syria, in Iraq. The majority of Iraq is Shia now. So Iran extended all their hands because simply they want to make a Shia empire. They start opening offices in Egypt, in Libya, in Tunisia, in Algeria, and everywhere. They have offices in Spain right now. Actually, Spain is #1 supporters of Hezbollah right now. If you go check #1 people who support, I'm talking about the government, and now they are fooling the people, the Liberal Party of Spain. They launched a massive meeting, tens of thousands to come and support Hamas. Even any football games, you will find that the first thing they do, they support Hamas. They extended their arms everywhere. They start buying property in Greece, in Italy, in Monaco. Massive, a lot of money. All of it coming from drugs. Hezbollah in Lebanon, in the Al-Biqa area here, became the #1 hub of drugs in the Middle East. And the drugs goes in many route. Some they go through Syria, all the way to Turkey, and then to Europe. Some they go through Syria, all the way to Jordan, and then to Saudi Arabia. And some they go in the sea to other territory in the world. All of this to fund the dream of the mullahs of Iran. So not only they are terrorists, not only they are troublemaker to everybody, supporting terrorism, killing, kidnapping, they are harming everybody in every way. Drugs. You can go right now, and this is not propaganda, This is not propaganda. Even they have tons of videos, Hezbollah themselves speaking about their drugs. And this is why you notice that Trump, he started before this. I think this war is planned carefully. This is why they took Maduro first. They controlled the Panama Canal first, so they can secure all the ground around America and the oil too, because they knew that oil is going to be an issue when they start the war. Iran always Always they say, we will close Hormuz if anyone get close to us. So they hit everybody, but nobody want to hit them because, oh, we'll close Hormuz. They harm everybody. Oh, don't do it because they will close Hormuz. So Hormuz point, it became the bully point. And as you see, European, NATO, they are a bunch of potatoes. They said to Trump, after the war came to end, or come to end, we are going to send our ships here by agreement with Iran. See how coward they are. I won't be surprised if later Trump, he says, I'm out of the NATO. Because all of Europe now controlled by woke government. Iran would nuke. Iran without nukes is a threat to all of Europe. How many attacks happened in Europe in the last 2 weeks? How many terrorist groups arrested all over Europe in the last year? They are like, the European, they are like the ostrich, the bird, who put, when a wolf or an animal, a beast is chasing the bird, this stupid bird, what that does, it look for a hole in the ground and dig her head in the sand, thinking that if she cannot see the wolf, she's safe. Big bird with a small brain. And this is the situation with the European and the NATO. For me, I will tell you what Trump he should do. I don't want Trump not to support Europe no more. I believe we need to protect Europe. However, we need to make a new NATO. No woke government can join this NATO. No Turkey. Enough with Muslims. Cyprus, Greece, and anyone he proved that he is conservative enough to join us. We want a Christian NATO. We don't want their garbage. We should not stay. We should stay here in the area. So if some weed they grow, we will take them out, like what happened in Iran. We cannot let the weed grow. However, we should not protect those who don't want us to protect them. We should not force ourselves on them. Imagine Trump is begging them, increase your budget to protect yourself, not to protect us. Increase your budget to 5%, 5%, like from every $100, $5 only. They want to do it. You have to beg them for it. It's for your benefit. Protect yourself. You never know what might happen. They don't want to do it. They will not do it until now. They don't want to do it. Even though they have a bigger threat in their neighboring countries, Algeria and Morocco. Morocco, until now, they are dreaming to go and attack and take Ceuta. Everybody knows. It's not a secret. Morocco dream to go and take a very important island which belong to Spain, Maduro. I mean, they are just a few kilometers away from Morocco. If Morocco will go at war with Spain, and then all the Muslims will go and support Morocco, you know that. Spain will be alone. All this territory, Morocco claim it. In fact, if you think about it, this is very close here. It should belong to Morocco. Spain took it long time ago when they defeated the Muslims and beat them up and kicked them out of Spain. Good for you. But don't be stupid, because history can repeat itself again. So I think we should make a new NATO, include Israel, for sure. All right. Number one should be Israel, Cyprus, Greece. We do not need Turkey, you know, because you see, Greece have a very strategic location. All those islands belong to Greece, and Cyprus too. In fact, Cyprus is the most important location in the Mediterranean Sea. Look at this. And Turkey invaded, and the NATO and European NATO did nothing. European Union. Nobody cared for what happened to Cyprus. The Turkish invasion 50 years ago, 51 years ago. This is telling you this NATO is not working. Yeah, in Spain, a priest, he went to jail because he insulted Islam. Can you believe it? So we need a change. Somebody's saying, so disappointing, CP, you are a double agent. Why not a tri-agent? You know, why double only? Huh? I'm hurting your feeling? Tell me where I hurt you. Did I hit you in your balls? Where I hit you? Tell them. I will put it in the screen. Tell them where I hit you and it's hurting you. Seriously, tell us, God, where? You see, I don't block people if they don't agree with me. I'm not a Muslim. Go. Don't put your tail between your legs and stop. Tell them, expose me. Double agent to who? Okay, tell us. Okay, don't tell me yes. Guys, he said yes. Okay, yes, what? Tell them, double agent to who? Mr. Yes. Go ahead. I think you are the smartest between all the stupid. Tell the crowd I will put in the screen for you, honestly. Advertising free. Tell them I'm double agent to who? Go. Potato, say something. Your play is dead. I guess his mom, she said, don't move, he'll smash you. Potato. Israel? I will be happy to help Israel in anything, but I'm not agent for anyone. I'm an American citizen. I love this country. I joined the American Army. However, my friend, I am an agent for Jesus. And Jesus is born of Israel. If you open page number 1 in the Bible, it says Jesus, the son of Mary, the son of David. And David shows in the top of your head. You like it or not, it's true. All the disciples of Jesus, they are Jews. And we Christian, we have a duty to support Israel because we support the Bible. I am an agent to Jesus. And Jesus said clearly that whoever, if we go in the Bible, if you go to Ezekiel as an example, chapter 37, God, he promised the Israeli. And when we say God, he promised them, that is Jesus. When we say God said, that is Jesus. Because it doesn't matter who is talking, the Father or the Son, that is God. Our God is one. Anyone, he is a Christian, he is an agent to Jesus. And anyone is an agent to Jesus, he say what Jesus said. And he believe in what the Bible said. And and we are Christians, my friend. Like it or not. The Bible says, he who scattered Israel will gather them and will watch over his flock like a shepherd. Anyone can tell me which book is saying that? Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse number 10. Who is the one who said, I am the shepherd? I am the good shepherd. Give me his name. Who is the good shepherd? That is Jesus. So who is the one who is promising Israel a promise? The good shepherd. You like it, you don't like it? Who care? I make you upset, you potato? Go drink from the sea. Hold on, you cannot. Israel had to give you permission. I'm sure you will blame the Jews because the sea is salty. You will say, who made it salty? It must be the Jews. They piss in it. Right? Potato is, I'm so disappointed, okay? Okay, go join the queer army and support Hamas. What is the color of your panty? Do you wear bikini? Because he's disappointed. That is you made my day, you are disappointed. I'm so glad. Oh boy. Did you watch this, the Japanese prime minister? She's cute, actually. Actually, I mean, these women must be very smart to reach such a position. But I was watching her during the speech with the Trump. She was very cute. Anyone saw how she moved her eyes? She is a lovely lady. Let me see if I can find the video. Yeah, she is a very cute woman. Yeah, she told Trump Japan is changing now, happy to see her. Let's see if I can find the video when Trump was talking. It was really funny. Let's see. And Japanese cannot stop being Japanese. She was looking at her watch. Let's see where. I'm trying to find the. Yeah, she said Japan is back, which is very good. She meant it in a good way. I like this lady. And she is taking out a lot of termite from Japan.
Japan is back.
Lovely, lovely. Shall we arrange a visit to Japan? Yeah, but it's very expensive. Japan, like the rent is in Japan is very expensive. I like to go to Japan actually, but it's over my budget. I'm not rich, and I don't go GoFundMe. And as you see, we don't receive too much donation. I mean, today we receive like little. Thank you. I mean, thank you for those who donate. But we receive 3 donations. Total is what? $4.99 for a pound, and then we have here I don't know what currency is that. What currency is that? IDR. I'm not sure. And for less than 5. I mean, I'm not saying it's not much. You see, I'm saying we are not the one with the budget. The guy he's saying I am a double agent, trouble agent. And yet I have maybe the lowest support you can imagine. I don't even talk about selling my books. I have books on Amazon. I don't mention them. I give my books for free. I go to do seminars around the world, and I pay for my trip. I told people to stop donating to me and donate to the Ukrainian church. Anyone remember? How many times I said to you, guys, do me a favor. Stop. If you cannot donate for both, stop donating to me and donate to those poor Ukrainians. Do you remember? Do you remember? That's me, my friend. Nobody will say that. And this is why actually like this year we have the donation is very low compared to before. I beg them to stop donating to me and donate to the Ukrainian. And this guy, he accused me to be double agent. I'm not Tucker Carlson with the billions of dollars in his pocket. I'm the one who shout at people if they donate too much. Check it out. I don't lie. All right? But anyway, it doesn't matter what you do. They will accuse you because this is the only way they can frame you of something, Like, oh, he is a bad person. He's a double agent. The double agent is the one who have billions of dollars in his pocket and yet he's defending Islam. I risk my life. For what? Right? The filthy cow dance, she worked all her life for the Jews. Nobody accused her to be an agent for Israel. The second she found there's different alternative to make more money, she betrayed them. But she never have a problem to work for Ben Shapiro. All her career is built by Ben Shapiro. He promote her, he pushed her, he spent money to send her everywhere, every conference. It's a fact. But nobody accused her to be an agent to anybody, right? With all the money they have. The truth that my shoes is cleaner than your face. Face it. Do you like to call me? I can open Discord for you. Let us talk about the truth. If you're a man, you dare to call me. Either I will wipe the floor with you or you wipe the floor with me. What do you think? Is that fair? Do you dare? Potato, do you dare? You don't. You put your tail between your legs. Say yes. He is what? Patriot? Yeah, patriot go in your butt. She's a patriot who post the video of Andrew Tate, the pimp, and she go to visit him, and she say he is the best example of men. She's a patriot who her best man is a pimp who lure women and children into sex. Patriot. Patriot in your bum, potato. Patriot. Anyway, I think we have enough for now. Do you have a good time? I like this lady, actually. Very cute, I like the way she moved her and her eyes. And I was looking. I mean, she have a very special character, But it's not like I'm not making fun of her, but she's a lovely kind, She's I don't know. You feel like she is close to your heart. Like she's not. You can tell she is not an evil person too, but she's smart. I mean, there's no way such a woman she can reach such a position without being very intelligent. especially in a Japanese society, are not women's society, it's men's society. So to compete and to beat all the men to reach such a position, that's amazing. No, for me, she looked very fine and she looked good. Actually, she's very, I don't know. She looked like a decent woman. However, as the Lord He says, from their fruits you shall know them. Until now, her fruit is very good, trying to protect His country, her country from migrant, being more strict, and she is not going with the woke. Deceptional. Bill Netanyahu, Bibi Netanyahu just said, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Jerusalem because you are strong enough. Okay, show me the video. Guys, look how they lie. Look how they lie. Unbelievable. Bibi Netanyahu, he said that. Are you sure, brother? Are you sure? No way. That's a good one. My friend, what I know that your group, they posted a video of Netanyahu already is dead. Didn't you see the funeral? Did he say this before the funeral or after the funeral? He's quoting a book? A book, it says Jesus Christ? It's just a question. Is that the book written by him after he died or before? Because I saw the funeral made by Hezbollah, AI. You're just a stupid idiot. I mean, look how silly and look how stupid they are. My friend, let me tell you something. Even if Netanyahu say anything, which what you said is absolutely false, but let us say he said what you said. We as a Christians, we support Israel. We don't support Netanyahu. You're a donkey. You are the same as all Hezbollah are donkey stupid. You don't understand that we are the agents of Jesus. And Jesus said, who said? Jesus, I will gather you. I will watch over you. As the good shepherd watch over his flocks. You're stupid. There's many people insult Jesus every day. Many who call themselves a Christian insult, but you have no problem with them. Which movie don't insult Jesus? Do you get upset from them? You don't. You watch it. But you are a hypocrite. You're trying to make us hate Israel. That's the whole idea. So you fabricate lies, anything to make people hate Israel. That will not work, my friend. The Bible said Israel will be saved. And who is going to save Israel? Jesus. For he is the only Savior. And that is making you upset. You are just a potato. And we smash you. And your juice is ugly. Rotten, but with tomato. And so all Israel will be saved. Which? Some? No. All Israel will be saved. As it is written. As it's what? As it is written. So when a stupid like you come to make the Christians hate Israel, you don't understand because you're stupid. That Israel is not under your command. It doesn't matter how much you try to make people hate Israel. Jesus promised that Israel will be saved. And remember, the disciple of Jesus, they speak of Jesus. We believe strongly that the Bible is an inspiration, not a text for the sake of writing an article. So you like it or not, it's going to happen, and you will cry. You will cry in a miserable way. Be careful from those wicked who spread lies. But anyway, it doesn't matter what Netanyahu say. We don't follow Netanyahu, we follow the Bible, my friend. You are wicked and you are coward. Wicked and coward. You remind me when the Muslims, when I was in the Middle East, they said to me, why you defend? At that time, I was just a teenage, a kid. And I never believed them. I never believed them, I'm not stupid. Even though they have all the laundry machine, brain machine, radio, TV, books, everything will make you hate Israel. I never believed them. He said to me, why you defend Israel? Isn't it they are the one who killed your God? I said, I thought the Quran says they did not. Yeah, how hypocrite they are. Just to make you hate Israel. Suddenly, yeah, they killed Jesus. They laugh at you when you say they killed Jesus. They say, no, he did not. But just for the sake of hating Israel. They are hypocrite. They are wicked. Right? We are here to expose you and expose your kind. Don't even try. Abdul. Yeah, I did not answer you about this here, Yeah, I know Spain, they offer 500,000 people migrant, papers, I know. Stupid, Spanish government. What we can do. Thank you for being double agent. By the way, I'm a trouble agent. Part-time, I work as a Pink Panther detective, I do not need to watch a video about the Muslim Brotherhood. I made a study about it before, but nobody listened. I warned them about this wicked organization to be banned long time ago, but nobody listened. Now they start noticing. In fact, now they are noticing not because they are noticing. I will tell you why. The money of Saudi Arabia and the money of Emirat behind it. You see, many of the European leaders are rats. Because Emirat and Saudi Arabia, they felt how much the Muslim Brotherhood are getting stronger, and they try to take over the government in both countries, even Kuwait, even Bahrain. So they are the first one in the world who categorize Muslim Brotherhood as terrorists. And then start flooding money. And then you will see a video like this. In the appearance, it might be made by George or Alexei or Vladimir. But the money behind it is... They are not lying. I'm not saying they are lying. But you need to ask yourself, how come now? You know what I mean? Because Emirat and Saudi Arabia, they are fighting them. But nobody listened to the truth. I warned thousands of times about those wicked. Nobody want to listen. Nobody want to see. Nobody want to know. Blind cannot lead the blind. Can he? No, blind. This is a map published by the Israeli. See, this is, I told you what the plan of Israel right now. They are going to clean Hezbollah from the south of Lebanon. For me, I wish Netanyahu would listen to me, but who am I to listen to me? I wish he will kick them all the way to Beirut, the same what they did with Yasser Arafat before. So this is published from the IDF to all those people here in this area with the color. Go in that direction. So, because, you know, the Hezbollah, they are using, I think, 160 kilometers missiles now. So in order to really to have security, you have to go all the way to Beirut. Go for it. I hope so. I wish. I really wish they will do it. Because you have to find a solution, you know. You have to find a solution. Thank you, Anita. God bless you. All right. I think we have enough for today. Why all the way to Beirut? Because you have to get, as long as they have a rocket, missiles, they can shoot from 160 kilometers, then if they are here, they can shoot it and reach Tel Aviv. Very simple. If their weapon shoot 10 kilometers, then you have to push them 10 kilometers. If their weapon shoot 20, then you have to push them 20. If you ask me, they should take all of Lebanon, clean it from Hezbollah, send them to Iran. Save this country from this garbage. They are doing the job of the Lebanese. The Lebanese should do the job. This is their garbage. They allow them to grow. Why Israel and America have to do the cleaning for everybody? We have to do the cleaning for Europe. We have to do cleaning for Lebanon. So the Lebanese, actually, they are lucky that Israel is doing this, because Lebanese government, they cannot do it. Hezbollah is stronger than the army of Lebanon. Can you believe it? They have 100,000 soldiers. UK have 90,000 soldiers. Hezbollah's army is bigger than UK. In Iraq, they have 250,000 fighters, Hezbollah. In Iran, they have millions. You see, every week, there is somebody driving a truck. He go in front of your house and take the garbage. But imagine if those people stop doing it. What will happen? The fleas will be all over you. You will hate yourself. Like, you know, we pay for garbage to be cleaned, right? Little money, actually, compared to the garbage and what the garbage can bring to us. Our streets stay clean, and we, you know, like you go out in the yard and you enjoy your yard. But imagine if nobody cleaning the garbage. Then by time, the garbage and the debris pile up slowly, slowly, slowly. You will die because the garbage will make you sick. You don't make the garbage sick. Garbage make you sick. And this is Hezbollah. And this is the Shia regime of Iran. They are making everybody sick. They cannot live in peace. So if you see a garbage guy cleaning in the front of your house, tell him good morning. Tell him, how you doing, sir? Call him sir. Don't look down at him. And those are the Israeli. They are cleaning your garbage. If those people are successful, they will come to Europe. They are in Europe already. They are all over Europe. They own banks, they own clubs, they own grocery stores, they own gas stations, all of this to do money laundering for the drugs they sell. CP is a cult leader? Yeah, my name is Prophet Muhammad. Police be up on him. Spit on me, spit on me. Go ahead. The one saying CP is a cult leader. Go ahead, go ahead. I just revealed my identity. I'm Prophet Muhammad. You want to spit on Muhammad? Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead. Now he will go sleep. Your Muhammad, his name is an episteme file. He F 6 years old girl. Yeah, so no problem. At that time, it's okay. Okay, episteme. Yeah, he slept with 15 years old. Oh, this is not allowed now. So it's episteme at that time is okay. Episteme in this time is not. Episteme at the age of 6. Very interesting. You know, those people, they don't know what the Zionist mean. Do you know what Zionist mean? Zionists mean that they want to go back to their homeland. And guess what? The word Zion is mentioned by God. And you people are stupid. And God, he promised the people of Zion to bring them back. And that is Jesus. You people are so stupid and so cute. Jewish haters. We will make you cry. We will make you cry. It's my happy day, actually, to see Israel victorious and making you all cry. Cry, cry. Go join the queer club. Are you queer? Do you want to go queer for Hamas? Do you want to call me Mr. Queer? I mean, any very strong enemy will fear a queer army. I mean, I don't know what do you share together. Huh? I mean, stupidity is amazing. I mean, those people, they want to kill you. And you're queer with them. For what? For Palestine? But you go to Palestine, they will if you and they will throw you from the roof. So what? So what? Queer for Palestine. We want to vote for Mamdani. Look, this guy is happy. Look. No pride in genocide. You stupid, they will kill you all if you go there. The genocide will be if you go. A bunch of dummies, stupid. You know, if you go there, you will be the genocide. You know, they will finish you all. Just go. Just take your flag and go to Gaza. Man, we will see a very we are for Palestine. Oh boy. You know, mental illness is very weird. I don't know. I don't know what those people eat, but whatever they eat is not doing good. It's not doing good at all, you know? Oh boy. I wonder they are agent to who? To Qatar? Who is paying for all of the science and going out, you know, leaving their job? Qatar, huh? They are not agents. I see. Tucker Carlson is moving to Qatar anyway, but it looked like he will be arrested before he go. All right, guys, time to go, time to go. What we can say? See, my job is really not easy. You know, to make it simple for you, dealing with stupid people is the hardest job. I'm serious. Dealing with the stupid people is the hardest job ever. Will drive you nuts. So you have to have a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Godly patient. But God had to provide you with patience in order to deal with those people. Mentally ill. Totally mentally ill. Yeah. But you know what? Your time is up. And your let us see here. This guy is still alive, huh? I think Trump, he wanted him to stay at least so they can see somebody to talk to in case they need to make a phone call. Yeah, until now, this guy is alive. Obviously, he is not in the target, not in the target list. I think they are leaving him just a point of communication. We will see. We will see. And this guy is obviously is dead, you know. They keep making a statement that he said, but until now, nobody can hear his voice. They say that Mujtaba said this today. But this guy is obviously is dead. We did not launch ballistic missiles at Turkey. They are trying to damage our good relation. And then the RRGC, they are announcing that we did. This is how much this country leadership is messed up. The other leadership of the Revolutionary Guard, they announced we did. Then in text message, they say that this guy said, which is not true because this guy is dead, we did not do it. Don't tell Tucker Carlson, he will say Israel did. All right? Anyway, I hope you guys you have a good time with us today. And thank you all for your support. Don't forget to leave a comment. And especially those who don't like me, double agent, you know. Tingling, tingling. So I do a lot of tingling, double agent. And we are victorious and you are a loser. All those who support Hezbollah are shish kebab. And by the way, I heard that the IDF, they are offering a special sale, pager sale. So if you are a person who is from Hezbollah or a terrorist, they can offer you free pager. Don't say call me baby, say page me baby. All right? This is what happened to you when you want to deal with Israel. Page me baby. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I will see you soon again, maybe tomorrow or the day after. Depending on how many of you we have. And then until then, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Bye-bye.